You guys, hey, this episode she was gbos, gbos. So after the drag party with Arafat in episode 2, guys. So I'm so sorry I couldn't talk about episodes because of Nigeria election and all that. Then Tutupie then invited the ladies for a lingerie party in Four Palms, guys. So it was like a staycation kind of thing, right? And Comfort was like that. She doesn't know what a staycation is. I'm like, hmm? So she's like, it was our first time hearing it. And well, I don't blame her because you know how they give names to virtually everything. That's why they say push gifts. So on that day, Tutu apparently told them that anyone that will come late would have to share a room with someone else. Who the person is, you do not know. So obviously, the last two people, right? Just Princess. Princess will not want to share room. Princess arrived earlier than even Tutu. But even that was annoying actually because if you're organizing an event, right? I mean, the right thing to do should be to be there like way earlier than others to be sure that everything is set in place. Like, imagine Tutu was still in her 90, I think, when Princess called out, like, babe, half an hour, I don't reach where you did, that kind of thing. And then she's like, she's on her way. Then they now showed where she was now making calls, probably talking with the manager or something like that and asking the person, things are in place. This one. I'm like, are you not meant to be there earlier to check? So for that one, I personally fault Tutu for that. But then again, a girl's gotta be a girl. And suddenly, okay. So I love what Tupai did with Comfort Room. How she made sure that Comfort Room was like suiting Comfort taste and all that. And I suddenly Tupai from nowhere is creating problem where there is no problem. That her room is somehow that she just sent to Princess Room and that she now saw that Princess Room is somehow. How come I as the host have this kind of room? I'm like, babe, what's happening? Like, are you not the one that is you're the one organizing the event? So how can you be complaining about your own room? That does not happen. Did you not see it? You're meant to go through it and choose the best one. Do you understand? Well, or choose the worst. Is either you choose the best or you choose the worst one because you don't want your friends that you're hosting to feel uncomfortable. That's just the truth about it. I just felt just like Arafat said, right? That she just wanted to seek attention. And Tutu even confirmed it. But now attention she just a sick. So last at the end of the day, she sure ended up sharing room with Comfort anyway. So straight up, guess who came late? OJ Posh. OJ Posh Aurelia came late with Samantha as usual. Samantha is just always late. Gosh. So Samantha and OJ coming late just for like Real House of Lagos. Shoma and her bestie. Shoma and her friend. So they had to share rooms, right? Then guys, hey, okay, straight up to the PJ party, right? So they are and when they got to the occasion, OJ Posh was so decent. So she's like, she doesn't show, she doesn't show all those things. She has it, but she doesn't flaunt them. You get. So they dress very beautifully. Princess doesn't disappoint, guys. Even though sometimes like a few princess can really, but Princess is that one person that so far she sticks to the team and dresses to the team. So far, I've noticed that even that first party they had in episode 1, at least her mother, did something that was in accordance with the team. Then surprisingly to all of them, they were like, that they're so surprised that Comfort even, because someone was wearing a PJ. I don't know what they were thinking, and she was going to dress like a mommy Gio. So they were now throwing shit, that OJ Posh was now the one. They were not throwing shades that OJ Posh was the one, dressed like Mommy Gio, taking Comfort's position. This lady's though bad mouth. So, the whole party started off very cool and fun. They started telling stories, Princess and Tutupie. They were just talking about how they were jumping balcony back then in the days. Like, guy, this is crazy. She used rapper to come down from her dad's balcony. The security man threatened to, tell her father about it, like stuff like that. I'm like, wow, this is so American movie. People lived like this, not in my father's house. They will catch you. Well, anyway, this is what we see with rich people and all that. And it then turned out that Samantha had never been to a girls trip. Wow. So she like at the time she had an opportunity for it to work out, it didn't happen because people disappointed, and at the end of the day, it was just two people, so it couldn't work out. Then, guys, Jaruma was invited. Tutu apparently invited Jaruma to come and talk to them like sex therapist. I'm like, Jaruma, sex therapist. I never knew. And then that was like the same reaction they all got. They were like, are you not into, aphrodisiac and stuff like that, like sex therapy? Like, Hello. So when Jaruma came in, there was this weird entrance. Like, when people are uncomfortable that someone came in. That was it. Like they were just so uncomfortable. They were like they didn't like Jaruma. They didn't feel that. So after Jaruma now came in, she just kept going on and on. Who she is, Kiniko, 1.3 million followers, the most bullied person in Africa. Eh? Just Princess. She can't let such things slide. So Princess was not like, you're controversial. Omo, that's why they say just entered Wahala. Is it just turned into big problem? Listen, she just started arguing with Princess. I'm not controversial. Are you saying that it's okay for me to be bullied? Blah 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 blah. Clinical. In 2018, when I wanted to get married, you said it was stage. Princess not say me. Do you know me from anywhere, ma? Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know me? Do I know you? Like just like that. So Princess now. That one, she likes to show herself. That's like Princess is like Laura's sister, honestly. Like Princess is like the new Laura. You guys, like I just feel they pick these people. Like they are giving us like the same kind of attitude and everything from some of these ladies in Real Housewives of Lagos. I'm like, what's happening? First, Comfort gives off the Iyabo vibes a little, but a more, a more can is deeper. Iyabo at least has, let me not share say too much because I don't really know her too much yet. Sha. So you guys, this is what happens when you are shooting video in this country. You just be hearing noise left, right, and center, and now they're now blowing horn. But then, what can I say? But at the end of the day, Comfort is a clown, and Comfort, like I mean, like she's a funny person. She has this weird, fun attitude to her, right? And then, I just love that she's a mature person, and how she handled the host. She didn't forget to mention that Tutu ended up sharing room with Comfort. Yes, the host of the party ended up sharing room with Comfort, and the way she ended the whole argument with Princess and Jaruma, that was so nice. I just love because if they had left them, those ladies would just keep going on and on and on. Like nobody would just end that thing. That thing will just continue. It's very annoying. Someone's party, you're just arguing and just embarrassing yourselves. Jaruma now told Princess that when she's arguing with people, she should learn how to argue without using abusive words because Princess said rubbish. I'm like, okay. And Princess, I don't understand. So Princess was not like, that she's living in UK for 3 years. She has been to more than 15 countries. She has a bachelor's degree in UK. She graduated from Abuja. She's a lawyer. I'm like, but whether that is not an excuse to be rude or something. Like I'm not saying she was rude, but that was so unnecessary. That was so out of point. Like I'm like, what am I doing with this information? Girl, excuse me. But then again, Princess shall finish Jaruma. Like the ladies even confirm. They say Princess give Jaruma gbas boost. Like Princess won that battle. Straight up. But it was just an unnecessary back and forth anyway. Especially the part where Jaruma was now saying that for 15 years she has never attended a wedding because people give you more respect when they don't see you often. Like that's the whole point. Like you're not enjoying your life, you don't go out, you have no social life because of what's respect. Hello, excuse you, who told you that? That doesn't work, right? It doesn't work, girl. Then, she then called in her assistant after the whole thing died down. She then called in her assistant. She started the whole sex therapy thing that she was actually invited for. Guys, guess what the sex therapy was about? Like, I thought that was going to be wild because I'm like, oh, I never knew Jaruma was a sex therapist. Sex therapist, you get, this therapist was teaching them judo, what judo is, how to use a judo. I mean, who doesn't know what that is? Who doesn't? If you don't, I do. Like, you should have heard it. Even the deepest sister Christ in me knows what a judo is and knows what they use it for. Like, even our pastor's wife knows what it is. Whether you use it or not, you know what it is. It's an information that is there. Like, even a 15-year-old child will probably even know. Like, why are you teaching women that like 30s, 40s, what it is like, and you're saying it's text therapy? What are you teaching them exactly? Like for that kind of function, it was not. It was just I was not understanding it, right? So Tutu was not like that. It's like using that using a judo is like stealing a ghost penis and using it. I'm like, girl, Jesus Christ. But then again, there's a sense to it. Comfort was so pissed. Comfort was like, this is basic, like, this is elementary. Who doesn't know this? Like, Comfort did not like it. I Team Pina. Like, and then do you guys know where the epic of it all was when Jaruma gave them the judo to feel. I'm like, ah, God, no comments. The most annoying thing was she left them with the assistants to continue the talk. Like, it's so rude. I invited you to do something and then you leave me with your assistants. Who does that? Without, oh, hi, hello, bye, I have to go. This, you just walk out and leave. That is rude. Like, would you like if I enjoyed your services, right? I would not recommend you to someone else because that was not nice. Like, even if what you offered to me was top notch at the end of the day, I won't recommend it to someone else because what you did was not nice. That's just the truth as it is. Plain fuck. Then they start playing games, most likely to become a politician. Most of them had, comfort up. Then they now talked about, the most likely to get drunk and arrested. Tutu had the highest vote. The most likely to go bankrupt. Definitely the highest vote was Jaruma. The most likely. And then Tutu had some votes. So, Tutu put up, I think, yeah, Tutu and Comfort said OJ Posh. Then, they talked about most likely to wake up in jail. Most of them, as usual, they had Jaruma. Jaruma had most of the answers are just Jaruma, 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 like Jesus. And it was so embarrassing. She wasn't even there to defend herself, just like Comfort said. Then I said most likely to sleep during sex. Guys, I think all of them took up their card for Samantha. It was very embarrassing. Samantha was not finding it fun. Like, you could see her face, like, you people don't know me. You people don't know me. Are you hearing me? Ah, do not get me. The best dressed and all that. Really, like, that's the best. Trust Princess. Girl gives herself the credit, whether she deserves it or not. She's gonna give herself the credit, and that's one thing I love about Princess. So, the Comfort also said that it's more like a tie because, and when they walked in, Tutu also said the same thing that Princess and Samantha definitely looked the best. The was dressed, they just said, I think so. Someone that said it was definitely OJ Pons, just because according to them, allegedly, she looked like Mommy Gio, but it didn't make sense to me. That's her own. It makes sense to them, right? It makes sense anyway. But that's her own fashion, whatever. She doesn't like to show off, and I get it, right? She doesn't like to display. It's still lingerie. There's lingerie. It's just not showing what you people want it to show. They start talking about their how they felt about the party. Arafa said that it was a letdown. That that Tutu has ideas, but doesn't know how to, like, bring those ideas together and yay, that kind of thing. So she gave the party a 7. Comfort felt it should have been more, like, it should have been, oh, okay, sexy, and then they will have pillows, lavender, and all those things, and then, like, in a room kind of setting, since it's like a lingerie party, that it should be like in a room kind of setting. So Samantha give it a 10/10, and then when she now remember that, oh, there was an argument, she now said, oh, that she's giving it a 9 just because of the argument. That's basically where episode 3 ended, guys. Then the next episode, they showed us a glimpse of what the next episode would be, right? Where they showed us where I'm so sorry if my background was noisy in the whole of this video, because I'm trying to make this video outside. So I can put it up, like, yeah. So I think maybe cars might be passing and stuff on my background might be noisy, and I really apologize for that. So yeah, in the next video, they said Tutu says she has left the street, but she has not left the street because they showed where she was, with some guys, and I think those guys, I think they are friends of Arafat. What do they call him again? Godson, that kind of thing. But you guys just tweet up and don't forget to come back to my channel to watch episode 4 review and comment and whatever you call this. Yeah, guys. I totally enjoyed this, and I just hope you also enjoyed it as well. And see you in my next one, guys. Bye. Anyway, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because why not? Why not? Bye bye.